The Cedi had one of its most dramatic years in recent memory.
That video we see. It has been a question that people have been asking for a very long time. Say, but saying I Cedi, it's me call so bad from Basa. Like, what happened? I am very glad to meet me. Maybe share video we see. So let's go.
Open 2025 at 14 cities, 70 pesos to the dollar. By February,
let's start again.
The Cedi had one of its most dramatic years in recent memory. It opened 2025 at 14 cities, 70 pesos to the dollar. By February, it had weakened slightly to 15 cities, 50 pesos. It stayed there until April, one of the longest periods of stability in more than a decade. Then came the surprise. Between April and May, the Cedi shot up. It strengthened from 15 cities, 50 pesos to 10 cities, 30 pesos in just 5 weeks. From May through July and into early August, it held steady between 10 cities, 30 pesos and 10 cities, 50 pesos. But by mid-August, the tide turned. In only 3 weeks, it slipped to 12 cities. That has made it one of the worst performing currencies in the third quarter of 2025. External conditions have not changed much. In fact, they remain in Ghana's favor. Gold prices are at a record high. The United States dollar is still subdued, and the Federal Reserve is expected to cut interest rates soon. Normally, these will support the Cedi. The pressure instead is domestic. Remittances are one of Ghana's most reliable sources of dollars, but this year they slowed. Here's why. In April, sending $1,000 got you about 15,000 cedis, enough to buy around 150 bags of cement. By May, the same $1,000 fetched just 10,000 cedis, barely enough for 100 bags. With the money suddenly buying less in Ghana, many senders held back. They bet the Cedi would weaken again. If it did, their transfers would convert into more cedis. This pause in inflows removed a steady cushion for dollars, and it came just as import demand was rising. The structure of Ghana's economy has not changed. Dollars still come mainly from gold, cocoa, oil, and remittances. So when remittances pause, the impact is felt. Imports have also surged. Traders rushed to take advantage of the stronger Cedi. They stocked up ahead of the festive season. This added even more pressure on the currency. At the same time, there are signs the Bank of Ghana has cut back dollar supply. Why scale back? The reasons are not fully clear, but there are strong hints. Earlier this year, the IMF warned that the bank was intervening too heavily. It interjected about $1.4 billion in the first quarter alone. In response, the bank pledged to introduce a new framework for interventions. That is due by the end of September. This recent slowdown may be a trial run. Another factor is the gap between the interbank rate and the forex bureaus. While banks traded the Cedi at 10 cedis 30 pesos to the dollar, bureaus were trading at 11 or even 12 cedis. Allowing some depreciation on the official side may be the bank's way of closing that gap. The wide difference was distorting the market. Meanwhile, the bank is also tightening foreign currency rules and demanding stricter paperwork before importers can access forex. For now, with gold prices above $3,500 per ounce and foreign reserves above $11 billion, the bank still has the firepower to steady the market. But heavy intervention is never a lasting solution unless gold prices stay high for a very long time or the structure of the economy changes. This same debate over the Cedi will keep coming back.
I swear to God, you're okay now, man. I mean, it's all about accounting, business, accounts, and this and those. They're hot here. Unyame crab, but in your kind of cemetery, I say kakra. If I understand a little bit, in Ipano, the person presented the data about the Cedi. like its value within the 2025 year span. It started from highest from 15 cedis, 50 pesos, and now I think it's about 10 cedis, 30 pesos or something. Like compared to the dollar. So $1 was 15 cedis when the year started. But then around the August, middle of the year, more started my NPP for NDC for almost started magic now, and the man see the new for. But my question, and I wanted this video to answer was, like what did they do? Because right now, according to Kakrebi Okai, if I understand correctly, I hope I'm not misquoting or misinterpreting.